Los Angeles is one of the best places you can have a lawn care business. Why? Because it's very saturated. There is a lot of gardeners. The problem is, how do I grow that business? Because you go online and you search on YouTube how to grow my lawn care business, and you see a lot of landscapers and lawn care providers and service providers. They're servicing 50 to 100 yards, but they're pricing at a different rate than we're supposed to charge in California. And I went online to look for lawn care providers or lawn care services and maintenance services in LA, and there is like none. Even though you see a bunch of gardeners out here, maybe they're doing it, just mowing blows. Maybe they're just a small, two people, one person doing it like I am. And they're just charging whatever rates they can just to survive. And I believe that a lot of people are just surviving, because I am one of those guys that I'm trying to thrive, but every time I catch up and I keep up with my stuff, it's something always has to happen. I finally pay off some debt and I'm like, I'm good, and then another thing just happens. And I don't know if you guys go through that, because it happens to me. If you go through that, please make sure to like that in the comments, but or tell me, what have you paid off, and then out of nowhere that new bill just comes in and you're like, damn, this sucks. And it's the reality of living in California, because there is so much business and there is so much money, yet no one can get ahead. And it's tough. People are struggling, people are hurting, people are suffering mentally, and people are feeling burnout. People are tired of everything in online and everything on YouTube, and all the news is saying that, oh, we hit a new all-time high in the stock markets, but it's not correlated with the markets, and we have better wages in California than other states, yet we're struggling, and yet it's tough. And I just want to encourage you guys to keep going. At the end of the day, this whole thing is screwed up, it's messed up, because the richer are just getting richer. There's actually no middle class no more. The middle class is done. I think it's just, you're either lower class or you're rich. But if you're rich, you're not here doing what we're doing. You're not seeing what we're seeing, and it sucks, because they have this illusion of what poverty is, but it's not really what poverty is. So it's like, sometimes we just want to take a little breather. We want to take some time off and spend it with the family, spend it with friends. But things in life aren't correlating. Things in life aren't happening in order for that to happen. So, I don't know, guys. I just wanted to come out here and rant a little bit. But I do want to let you guys know that LA is a great place to make some money in lawn care. I'm not rich. I'm not an entrepreneur. People call me entrepreneur, but I'm not an entrepreneur just because I have my own business. But my business isn't automated, so in a way, my business is just a job that pays me slightly higher than corporate. I left corporate a couple of years ago, and about 5 years ago, and probably more. Probably 5 years ago, and it's been tough, I have more flexibility, a little more freedom, but it's tough, once you catch up with something else happens. You make a little money here, a little money there, and more problems arise. And it's like, man, it's crazy how we used to make a lot less money, yet we felt rich, even though we felt like we just needed a little more to feel rich. But now, you and I, we're making twice the income as what we made 10, 15 years ago, and it's nothing. We pay our rent, we pay our car, and we just have a little left over. And I'm like, what? How am I supposed to book a trip to get out of California for a bit? How am I supposed to save up for a house? Because maybe I believe that we are in a society right now where they want us to be happy, yet we don't own anything. They want us to just rent everything, and they don't want us to own anything. They want us to lease everything, our phones, our cars, our apartments. They want us to stay there, and they want us to be happy. But they don't want us to go and own anything. That's why when we go on Netflix, they take off movies. They are in control of that. They control the streaming services that we have, the movies that we watch. They only want us to watch what they want us to watch. So maybe going back, owning some CDs, DVDs would be a great idea. Obviously, I'm very minimalistic, so I try not to own any of that. But I see what society is becoming, where we don't own anything, yet we will be happy. Maybe happy, but there won't be any joy. Any joy that comes from God. That's a different subject, a different topic for a different time. But those things suck. So what I'm trying to say here on this video is that I am back, and I'm gonna start making more videos. I want to talk about my lawn care setup, how I got a new van. So I'm gonna not talk a lot about investments, because I'm investing in my business now. I'm more focused on my business. I'm married now, guys. I wasn't married back then, so now my priorities have changed. It's not just about gambling and maybe invest, hold crypto, whatnot, but I'm not doing no more gambling, no more speculating. I'm just focused on the business and my family, and I'm gonna be talking about those issues. Talking about the economy, talking about geopolitical issues. I'm gonna be talking about lawn care, because lawn care is my passion, and I feel like I can offer a lot of value for you guys. Maybe you guys been trying to step away from the corporate office, the corporate life, and it's doable. You can make $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, a little more than what you're making probably in corporate, to alleviate some stress or some heavy weights. But I can help you, and you help me, just by liking that video. And if you found any value to what I'm saying, please like this video, subscribe. I would appreciate it. If you have any questions, you let me know, and I'll make videos on those questions. So I'm just in LA trying to make it. I feel like I made it, but then inflation, the money supply, everything just keeps increasing, and I'm like back to day one, to day zero. So it's tough. It's tough, guys. So I love you guys. Stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. Fast. Make sure you guys fast a little, because we are eating so much unhealthy processed food that is affecting our health. You're maybe feeling a little sick. Maybe this is your sign from God to fast a little bit. I pray. I don't want to, I'm going to be bringing my beliefs in this, but I just, encourage you guys to fast for nutritional and health reasons, and also faith reasons. And yeah, take care, you guys. Love you.